In a land where justice is crooked and redemption wears spurs, comes a tale soaked in blood, regret, and vengeance. Saddle up, partner, because today we ride into the dust-stained world of the 1992 Oscar-winning Western classic, Unforgiven. The year is 1880. The skies hang low over Big Whiskey. Wyoming, a town under the iron rule of Sheriff Little Bill Daggett, a lawman who claims to uphold order but deals justice with a cruel, uneven hand. But first, a storm brews elsewhere. We open on a lonely homestead. William Munny, a former Hellfire gunslinger, once feared across the frontier, is now a widower, raising 2 children on a failing hog farm. Once deadly with a pistol and addicted to whiskey, he gave up his violent past for love. His wife, now gone from smallpox, believed he could change. And so he tries? But the mud-covered pigs and bitter wind make it clear. Redemption ain't easy. Meanwhile, back in Big Whiskey, 2 cowboys, Davy and Mike, drunkenly mutilate a prostitute named Delilah, slashing her face after a petty insult. The brothel owner, Skinny Dubois, is outraged not at the violence, but at the damage done to his property. The women of the brothel, led by the fierce Strawberry Alice, demand justice. But Little Bill, ever pragmatic, refuses execution. Instead, he orders the men to pay Skinny in horses, as if livestock could write a carved-up face. The women, disgusted, take matters into their own hands, pooling their silver to place a bounty on the heads of the 2 cowboys. Word of blood money spreads across the frontier and reaches the ears of a brash, nearsighted youth known only as the Schofield Kid. He seeks out William Munny, hoping to ride with the legend and split the reward. But Munny? He's not that man anymore, or so he claims. Still, as the kid rides away, something stirs in William. Maybe it's guilt, maybe pride, or maybe that old itch for something more than hogs and heartache. He fires his pistol at a can and misses. But when he loads up the shotgun and blasts it away, we know the Reaper is waking. Munny rides to find his old partner in crime, Ned Logan, another outlaw-turned-farmer. Despite protests from Ned's silent, steely-eyed wife Sally Two Trees, the 2 old gunslingers reunite for one last ride. They track down the Schofield Kid and discover quickly he can't shoot a damn thing past 50 feet. Still, the hunt is on. Enter a new player, English Bob, a cocky gunfighter with a British accent and a flair for tall tales. He rides into Big Whiskey with a writer, W. Beauchamp, who hopes to chronicle Bob's exploits. But Little Bill ain't having it. He sees through the myth. He beats English Bob bloody in front of the whole town, tosses him in jail, and shatters every illusion Beauchamp had about heroism. Eventually, Beauchamp ditches Bob and begins to idolize Little Bill instead. As William, Ned, and the kid approach the town, a cold rain sets in. William catches a fever. Ned and the kid hire the prostitutes upstairs, while William stays below, too loyal to his dead wife to partake. But Little Bill sees him a stranger with a past. Just like English Bob, William gets the same brutal welcome. Kicked, stomped, and thrown out into the street like a sack of dirt. Ned and the kid flee with the battered. Munny, they hide out with the prostitutes who nurse him back to health. When the fever lifts, so does his mercy. Snow blankets the ground. Time passes. The 3 ride again and finally catch up to Davy, who's chasing a calf with his fellow cowboys. Ned takes the shot but can't finish the job. William steps up, cold and mechanical, firing again and again until Davy lies dying in the dirt, begging for water. William tells the others, "Give him a drink." They do. No one fires back. But Ned? He's done. He heads home and is captured. Little Bill wants answers. He beats Ned savagely, torturing him for information. Then he kills him, displays his body in a coffin outside the saloon. A chilling warning to bounty hunters. This is what happens to assassins in this town. William and the kid go after Mike, their last target. They catch him as he's stepping outside the outhouse. The kid pulls the trigger. Mike falls. The boy is shaken to his core. It was his first real kill. All those stories he told were lies. It don't seem real, he says. William hands him some whiskey. It doesn't help. Then comes the news. Ned is dead. And something inside, William Munny, dies with him. He sends the kid home with the reward, instructing him to give Ned's share to Sally Two Trees, and to buy himself some proper glasses. Then William grabs a bottle of whiskey and takes a long, hard drink for the first time in years, and he rides into hell. It's nightfall in Big Whiskey. Outside the saloon, Ned's body. Inside, Little Bill, his deputies, and the townsfolk. William kicks open the door. Who owns this shithole? Skinny. Someone yells. B-A-N-G. Skinny's dead. Guns are drawn. William is faster. The shotgun misfires no matter. He tosses it, draws his pistol, and kills them anyway. One by one, Little Bill's deputies fall. No one hits Munny. The crowd scatters. Little Bill lies wounded, reaching for his gun. William steps on his hand. I don't deserve this, Little Bill gasps. Deserve's got nothing to do with it, William growls. B-A-N-G. Beauchamp cowers behind a corpse. William glares at him. The pen is not mightier than the sword tonight. Munny announces to the remaining crowd, if anyone shoots at him, if anyone harms another prostitute, if they fail to give Ned a proper burial, he will return and kill every last one of them. No one dares move. He rides out under the black sky, vanishing into the legend from which he came. In time, William Munny settles in San Francisco, rumored to have prospered in the dry goods trade. But the whispers remain of the man who came back from hell, of the assassin who had once buried his guns until the world forced him to dig them back up. Thanks for watching. If you like this tale of vengeance and redemption in the dust-blown West, don't forget to subscribe for more cinematic journeys like this one. Until next time, ride safe and never forget what happens when you cross a man like William Munny.